Welcome back to AFI. My name is David. Let's watch this video and raise our vibration.
Animal synchronicities are real, meaning if certain animals are attracted to you consistently within a specific time frame, pay attention. Animal synchronicities is different depending on the specific animal, such as if you are seeing a lot of crows, like all of a sudden the last 3 days you see a crow everywhere you go. A lot of people think that represents death. In some cultures, that's what that does represent. But on another note, it kind of represents endings for new beginnings. Like something has to end in order for something better to come along. Something has to leave to create space for something better to come in. That's just one reason. It's many others. Or if you're seeing a lot of flies, I always tell y'all flies equal spies. So if for the next few days you are seeing flies all of a sudden, nothing is a coincidence. You're starting to see these flies everywhere. Baby, people are watching you, paying attention to you, keeping tabs on you for their ulterior motives. Trust me.
Pay attention to these synchronicities. Flies, ladybugs, ants as well, bees. All of these things got meanings. You're even walking and you see a dog just stares at you, not wagging its tail, nothing. It's just looking. Check it out. You can go on YouTube, type it in. Spirit animals, meaning behind these animals. You got chat GPLGBT, whatever the hell it is. Check it out, type it in, see what it gets. Don't stick to like one source of information. Put all of them together. Remember what resonate with you. If it resonate with you, it is for you. Even if you ask for a second opinion, they're like, nah, I don't think so, but it works for you. If it works for you, it is for you. The message was meant for you. These animal synchronicities. You might even go into a shop, you come back out, you see a crow on top of your car. Crows are very intelligent creatures. Don't let them fool you with Hollywood movies and demonizing the crows and stuff like that. No, far from the truth. Very far from the truth.
Whether it's in the spirit realm or here in reality. I can go on and on. Follow me for more. Peace.
Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think, because I know you've been going through your synchronicities as well, seeing repeating numbers on license plates. Someone you're thinking about something and you're walking and then someone says something that's in line with what you were thinking or an answer to a question that you were looking for. Pay attention as well to repetitive dreams. You're not getting the message, so the dream keep on reoccurring over and over again. Slow down. Don't let this microwave lifestyle, everything fast paced, trying to trick you out your position. Don't get lost in the sauce. Slow down. Pay attention.
You should believe every synchronicity that you see. Or should you? Let's talk about false synchronicities and the adversarial energies trying to steer you the wrong way. I used to find it so funny when religious people are like, oh, Satan's out to get me today. But as a spiritual person, I understand where they're coming from. Let me tell you a personal story about false synchronicity that almost screwed my life up. The higher the levels, the more devils you have to face. So when you are ascending and you are breaking out of the matrix, you are seeing things for what they truly are. You learn about the true history of humanity, and you're accessing your powers. Oh, the fallen angels, whatever you want to call them, demons, I know we have our own lingo for these things. They don't like that. These energies are always surrounding you and they're always observing, because guess what? The matrix is a system. It is an energetic grid system that...
You know, if you look into the Gnostics, and the Gnostics, they tell you that the Gnostics means to know. The Gnostics, they tell you about these beings. You call them demons, spirit, whatever, and they call them the archons. These beings are beside you 24/7, 365. They don't let up. Their job is to keep you trapped in the illusion, to believe that you are a body rather than a soul trapped in a meat suit. They whisper stuff to you. Anything. They don't play fair. They're here to win and for you to lose and for you to be trapped in a repetitive cycle, stuck in the matrix, and to fuel the system. So what she's mentioning, in the Gnostics, they call them the archons. That's what they do. That's the voice whispering in your head. You remember when you were kids, and we used to, I don't know if maybe I'm showing my age right now, I used to watch Tom and Jerry, and whenever he's going to make a decision, there's like an angel on one side of the shoulder and demon on the next side of the shoulder. But the thing is that in the Gnostics, they're telling you these archons are both of them. They are the angels and they're the demons. They're playing both sides. They're here for them to win, for you to lose, for you to get trapped. Stay trapped.
Wraps around the earth. Why do you think in textbooks Earth has a grid over it? To steer you the wrong way, they will send you false synchronicities. Come across as divine because it's repeating numbers. You'll see messages outside of you, like people telling you certain things or people wearing certain t-shirts. Even psychics will give you the wrong message. So about 2.5 years ago, I was very curious about my love life. I was single then. I went to many psychics and I asked the psychics, hey, what does my future husband look like? They all told me the same thing, all 5 of them, which is false. Hey, what does my future husband look like? They all told me the same thing, all 5 of them, which is extremely scary. They told me he's going to be about 6 feet tall, tan skin, golden hazel eyes, and curly brown hair. He's going to have a certain personality type, in which he did. And one of them specifically told me he was going to be half Eastern European and half Spanish. They told me that this was going to be my future husband. So lo and behold, a couple months later, I meet this guy, and when I look at him, I'm just like, I think I've seen you somewhere, because truthfully, when I looked into his eyes, I feel like we had a past life together. It was a karmic past life, by the way. I was relatively new to my spiritual journey, so I didn't know too much about these things yet. Obviously, we start dating, we get into a relationship. Turns out he is a complete, absolute narcissist. And if you believe in shape-shifting reptiles, lizards, I saw it. And not only that, his ex-girlfriends also saw it. He morphed into one. And so I was asking the universe, like, why would you send me this kind of person? And I was like, all right, universe, if this is truly meant to be my husband, show me a green butterfly. Because I wanted the universe to show me a very specific sign, so undeniably clear that literally it's undeniable. Guess what? A couple weeks later, I go to the beach with him and I see a green butterfly just casually flying by. And I remember saying to him, oh my God, that's a green butterfly. And then that made me pause and think, like, wait a freaking minute. I know for sure there's something wrong with this man. There's a very, very dark energy to him. I literally saw him shapeshift. I don't feel comfortable around him. He love-bombed me and all that. Why would the universe send me this type of person to marry, to be with? Like, this is some sort of divine husband or something?
You know what? I have to question that story as well, that she's telling me about this shape-shifting guy. I mean, like, so these people told you, they gave you these descriptions. Multiple psychic gave you description is in line. So according to her, it's inevitable for her to meet this guy. But I mean, like, did you fall for him because of who he is? You said he love bomb, use all of these tactics, but I mean, like, did you have any emotional, did you feel anything to begin with, or are you just following what someone said? It sounds like, to be honest, you were moving in the spirit of lust, but you needed this person to come in your life to teach you a lesson. Is either a lesson or a blessing. So you need this lesson so far, but let's continue to listen to what she's saying.
And then it was as if my true spiritual team was really screaming at me, trying to help me. They kept sending me videos, like those TikTok videos that pop up on your For You page, and like the YouTube algorithm shows you videos of just like videos talking about false synchronicities, in which adversarial energies, or the parasitic entities that rule this earth that don't want to see humanity ascend, misalign you so that you will never ever reach your true destiny. You will never ever meet your true divine partner. It's distractions upon distractions upon distractions. And that's when I knew that the synchronicities that I've seen all throughout the relationship with him, they were lies. Because no way in hell would my higher self match me with a person who is an energetic vampire and who had tortured all of his exes. So this is a story of caution. I posted a video about this about a year ago on my page, but obviously TikTok took it down, so I'm doing it again. Please be careful of the synchronicities you see. Always trust your gut feeling first. Because remember, the matrix is out.
Exactly. It goes back to what I'm saying. Did you trust your gut, or did you just trust what these people said? These psychic agents said, what did you feel? What led you to go down the road to say, oh yeah, he's a shape-shifted man, he's a narcissist, he's a love bomber, all of these things? What did your gut say? Didn't you have something, some intuition inside of you to say, you know what? Why am I walking down this road? Why? You get me? Put some accountability on yourself.
Side of you. If the enemy wanted to drag you down badly enough, they're going to send you false synchronicities. So you will miss your step, so you will be out of sync, so you will never get to your destined path in life. Because who knows, maybe you and your divine partner, or whoever you're divinely contracted with, whatever career you're divinely meant to be in, you're either going to work very hard to get it again, or you're going to have to let it go. And this is a part of the destiny swapping the fallen angelic entities have done so far on Earth. So be very careful of false synchronicities, and let me know if you guys have experienced this kind of stuff. If you're curious to learn about the true nature of fallen angels, where did they come from, why do they hate humanity so much, my book, Made in God's Image, talks about everything you need to know. Link in bio.
It leads me to say again, what did your gut say? What did your intuition say? Why did you were supposed to, I know that you were supposed to, for her, she was supposed to meet this person. This person was, it sounds sad, but this person was supposed to hurt you and do all of these things, because out of chaos becomes greater control. Control for yourself. Because you're asking, you're so lonely and you need to go to multiple psychics and stuff like that. But you're supposed to attract, not chase. You met this person because he fit the description. All the adjectives that they told you, that's what you're looking at. But did you actually like the person? You like the person if you saw them randomly. And next thing is that the demon that she met could have the same description of the person that who potentially she could be with. I don't know who she's with, but who she could potentially be with, because they could tell you all of this, and then yes, they take the form of the person that you're supposed to meet and then throw you off.
Have you ever noticed same numbers, symbols, or events repeating in your life? Almost like someone is trying to get your attention. These aren't coincidences, they are synchronicities. The word synchronicity was first coined by the Swiss psychoanalyst Carl Jung. He described it as a meaningful coincidence that seem connected but not by cause and effect. Instead, they're tied to something much deeper, a universal web of energy and intention. Synchronicity signs can come from many sources. Others attribute them to the spirit guides. In witchcraft, synchronicity is often seen as signs from the universe pointing us toward our alignment with intentions and our magic. In esoteric world, synchronicity is a language, a dialogue between you and unseen realms. Symbols like feathers, repeating numbers, or strange encounters are tools used by these forces to communicate. The question.
Yes, there's multiple ways to identify with synchronicity as well. There's even, I remember I had a friend and he was wondering why every time he was listening to music and anything in the lyric, it always talked about having a child. He couldn't understand why that stood out in the music that he was playing, what he was listening to, resonating with, not knowing that his fiance was actually pregnant. These are the things, the messages come through multiple different means. It's not fixed in one way. It could be you're watching the TV and the movies that you're attracted to, they've got a specific message in it, or the character in the movie. It doesn't have to be the main character. You're just drawn to someone. There's a message for you there, and it's all in alignment for you to grow.
Are you paying attention? Synchronicities aren't random, they're the universe way of saying you are not alone and the path is waiting for you. So next time you see one, stop and listen. The message might change your life.
That is right. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think.
When you're about to shift into a higher timeline, these are some of the signs you're going to see. Number one, you're going to be bombarded with angel numbers and synchronicities. And if you don't know what a synchronicity is, it's basically a coincidence, but not really a coincidence because there's no such thing as coincidences. For example, let's say
There is no such thing as coincidence. It's more, I would say, coordinated incident. You're moving a coordination. That's it. Some of them are manipulated. You can manipulate situations to happen in your favor as well.
cleaning out your drawers and you find a picture of an old college roommate, and then that college roommate randomly texts you or emails you. Synchronicity. This just means that the universe and you are syncing up and you're about to shift. Number two, you'll start to see manifestations that you want either on TV or meet people that have them. I call them half manifestations. It just means you're getting really close. Number three, temptations that want you to go back to that addiction, go back to that toxic relationship, go back to things that will no longer serve you.
The temptation that she's talking about, that's the ego. That's the ego self. The ego is to keep you comfortable. Your intuition is to push you to the future. The ego is to keep you in the past, in your comfort, right there. So the intuition, when it's the intuition, it's gonna scare the hell out of you. Oh, can I do this? Anxiety is gonna be high because it requires an all new elevation of energy. So you're gonna feel anxious and nervous and all of these and discombobulated, but still do it. If you need to post that video, post the video. Even your voice is shaking, still do it. Because there could be a message in that video that's for someone out there who's a part of your soul tribe. You don't know as yet, but they need you. The ego is going to keep you in the comfort zone of that loop. It can keep you, same as what she's saying, the toxic friends, not necessarily always toxic, but it's going to keep you in familiarity. There's not really much growth right there. You're going around in a circle. Not much growth. And you're here to elevate.
And you're just like, fuck no. And you don't care. You don't want it anymore. And number four, you have this level of like peace and trust in the universe that you haven't had before, that removed all of the desperation feelings. You're more in the now than you have ever been, and you're no longer dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. So whoever's seeing this, it's meant for you. This is your time. You could have anything you want in this life, so just go get it.
Exactly. Anything you want, you can have it. That's why you have a dream. It's your dream. Stop sharing a dream with people because it's your dream. They will talk you out of it. They will look down on you. They're not here to accept you. There's an old saying, a king never gets crowned in his own city or his own kingdom. Something like that. I don't remember the fullness of it. But go out there, chase it. There's a book I would recommend for you to read. It's called The Alchemist. What got much into it was this young shepherd that he traveled to Africa looking for greatness under the pyramids in Egypt, looking for greatness. Only when he got there, he found out that everything he was looking for was back in his homeland where he came from. Very interesting book. I think you can even get the audio book as well on YouTube. Check it out. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Peace.